Welcome back to a new video. So this is the training session I did yesterday. It was a heavy day of the week, so that meant that I was doing some waves and tried out using the weightlifting house bar for the heavy lifts and really liked it. Felt really good for all the lifts. And I had some misses and stuff, but that is entirely on me. I also had I didn't use any thumb tape on my thumb, so I had a blister on my left thumb start to appear, the same one that I had at my competition, which is interesting, but that's more of a result of me not using thumb tape. And the reason I opted to not use thumb tape is just because of the temperature, and the adhesive to it just doesn't really stay on my thumb very well as sets go on, and so it just becomes an issue. And I have naturally really sweaty hands, so it makes it kind of an issue to keep tape on, any sort of tape. As you saw there, missed 100 the first time, made it the second, kind of didn't catch it that well, went up to 110 and missed it. And what I kind of concluded, once I missed this and went back down to 90, and I think I ended up even missing 90, was that I just wasn't being aggressive. I wasn't trying to do the lift well enough, or I just wasn't being aggressive. That was kind of the main crux of what I tried to fix. And so I had this 90 and said, you know what, quit thinking so much and just be aggressive, catch it aggressive, everything aggressive. And it felt a lot better. The 100 that I went back up to felt really good. As you see here, got the balance and everything, much better than the first 100 that I made, and then went up to 110, and this time made it without much of a problem. Then went back down to 90, 100, 110 after the second wave, up to 110, or I guess the third, I guess you can call it. After the third time going up to 110, I went up to 115, since that's 5 kilograms more than last week, and was able to do that. I don't know if I'll be able to increase 5 kilograms every single week, because that definitely felt difficult, especially with the inconsistencies when I first started. But ideally, that would be the goal. But I was quite happy with how, after I made that adjustment, how my snatches were feeling. After I did this 115, which honestly went pretty well, I was pretty happy with. Not the perfect rep, but heavier than last week, and didn't have to fight it too hard. But went back down to 95 to try to do a power. I actually missed this power, but as you see, it wasn't really from the height that I got it. It just was a little bit too slow to get under. So I went back and did 95 again. Was able to do it better on this one, and then tried to do 105 twice, which I think 105 would be the most I've done without a hook grip. I'm not exactly sure. Certainly would be pretty far up there as far as what I've done without straps. Got decently close on both of these. As you see, the bar just kind of pushed me down, and I just wasn't able to stabilize it since I was trying to do a power. So I missed those, went back down to 90 to end on a make, then made that as a power. Ideally, I would like to do that 105 as a power. I think that's a good goal to have, and it's something that I can work towards potentially next week to be able to do, and obviously to be aggressive through all of my lifts on the first wave, so then I can be successful in all my reps. Clean jerks went better than last week again. I was able to do, I guess I got up to 140 multiple times, but I wasn't able to do anything more than that, and part of that was just because I took an aggressive jump up to 150. So I went from 70 to 100 to 125 to 140, and then tried 150, missed the jerk, went back down to 125, 140, and then did 150 again, but missed the jerk. Both of the jerks were decently close on the 150. I'm just not quite there yet as far as the preparation, and it kind of makes sense. I think 145 would definitely have been makeable and would have probably been a better attempt, but I'm not here to take baby jumps, so I figured I would try 150. And I think if I had a belt and like the good sleeves and more hype, like I think potentially the 150 would have been there, but I was happy to do the cleans relatively easily. This first clean was pretty good. As you can see, legs aren't entirely there, even though I caught the bounce pretty decently, but they will certainly keep going up as the weeks move on. It's only the third week, and just to even be going under 150 and trying to be confident, being confident enough to try to jerk is certainly a good sign. All signs are pointing that everything's moving up, and the fact that I'm able to do these waves moving down. I think that's a kind of an underrated thing I haven't really talked a lot about, is on these days when I'm doing these waves, like before when I would do these heavy days, I wouldn't really have all this extra energy to go back down and to repeat these weights, to even go back up to attempt a heavy weight again. So I'm certainly happy with the work capacity that I'm developing, and the fact that I'm able to miss a 150 and go back down and move back up. Same with like snatches, I'm able just to go up and down in weights and just do a lot more reps. So I think in the long term of this progression, it will certainly do some work for me in a positive way, but everything is slowly but surely moving up, and just have to keep working, keep getting those reps in, and keep trying to get stronger. But that's going to be it for this one. I'll talk to you all in the next video, and I hope you all have a great day. Peace.